Okay, so disassembling the m15-r7 Dell screen and screen bezel. The bezel is held onto the screen with double-sided tape. The top and side are held on with clips. But when you get to the bottom, the very bottom, still that's clips. The corner has a clip. It's the most annoying one to remove. I suggest removing the corner one after the steps I'm going to outline. So that's this one, and on the other side the same thing, this one. Okay, so that's the bezel. This is the double-sided tape I was talking about. The rest, as I said, is with clips. So to remove that, to remove any clips, thin guitar pick, several of them, works well. Cards, anyway, obvious stuff. Okay, so the bezel sits like this. You begin prying with your guitar pick anywhere, any corner that you can get it under. Some parts, some areas of the bezel is always a little bit less tight than the other one, so any section from there you can start, pry it all the way around. You'll get to the point where this doesn't want to budge from the screen. You can still get the bottom over here off as well. After you do that, this is the tricky part. You're going to turn it, you're going to look at it with a flashlight, and you're going to put some thin piece of plastic, like this, preferably something less abrasive, maybe thinner. It needs to reach through there to the double-sided tape. Now when you put it in, there, this is tough to tape and comment. When you put it in there, you gotta make sure that you don't push on the cables by mistake, especially on this one, or here or here. You have to kind of angle it up and then start removing the tape. To remove the tape, you can press slowly. At an angle is better like this. And then slowly work your way to both sides. And then after you've removed the connection between the bezel, then you'll be able to get this side clip on both sides, because it's really hard to access when it's like this. It's hard to pry it because this metal hinge is in the way, so it's hard to pry it there. Once the screen is once it's loose from the screen here, and you got it from the sides, you can wiggle it around, pry it with something, eventually it'll come off. Right. Very annoying. But that's what happens when you try to make very, very thin screens and everything. Now, to remove the screen from the back bezel or back housing, well, it's also glued on with double-sided tape. Now, this is a pull tab. I haven't yet pulled it. I have yet to test the screen after checking the connections, but okay, this, you pull it towards yourself this way, and you do the same thing on this side. This loosens the double-sided tape that holds the screen to the back bezel. I'm not sure if that's all, but it looks like that's all, and you should be able to remove it. And I will do that after checking it right now. The issue why I disassembled it is because a couple of lines down the screen, and if I press around here while it was assembled, it could cause the screen to start flickering and having lots of lines this way, this way, this way, this way. Okay. Just a pro tip on not screwing up the screen if you're trying to actually fully disassemble it. The part of removing the screen housing and everything from the laptop is pretty straightforward, and there's a service manual for that, so I'm not going to go over it. Good luck. Pretty cool.